What's up, Libras? This is Everything Empress. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want a more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. Your money reading is on Patreon, and your love reading will go up in about an hour. It's still downloading. Make sure y'all like this, support. All right. Let's see. This message is for Libra. All right. It's so funny because I feel like I wanted to title this "All Your Ducks in a Row," but I'm still kind of working on the title, so we gonna see. But I definitely feel like there's some key messages. One, is too many odds for you to fail. Okay, so like it's too many things that are working with you for you to fail. Like I feel like now you have kind of like taken a backseat and you have like taken more time to digress. I'm sure you've noticed that the energy has started to like dissipate a little bit more. I do feel like the energy that a lot of y'all also were feeling was Neptune. I feel like Neptune was very, very close. I feel like money, when it gets close to you, you can feel Neptune energy, Jupiter energy, Venus energy, Mercury energy, Saturn energy, Pluto energy, like the moon's energy. Like I feel like Libra is very eclectic because y'all quite like Scorpio. No surprise that you're one before Scorpio. Scorpio is very intense. They can feel everything. So it wouldn't doubt me that Libra will be able to feel everything. Okay. So I just feel like wherever you are, you've been feeling like all of these planets, and it's just like it's probably been blowing you. But the one planet that I do feel like that y'all are missing or y'all have not made any notice to lately is Chiron. Like I do feel like Mercury is at play, Jupiter is at play, Venus is at play. I think I said Neptune, Pluto, but I do feel like Chiron is here. I don't know why. All right, so maybe your moon sign and your Chiron are the same, or maybe your rising and your Chiron is the same. I just feel like Chiron is very, very heavy here. So what are the 5 Chiron signs that I will be on the lookout for? Not saying a lot. I won't say look out for. I would just say the 5 Chiron signs that I would just kind of be like, damn, okay. Chiron is like the planet of healing, you know. So like once you heal from certain things, your heart chakra can heal. And once your heart chakra heals, you can now manifest more things. So I feel like whoever you are, Chiron is here because he's healing your heart chakra, healing you from like failure, repeats, sadness, irritation, madness, jealousy, stubbornness, like delays. Like Chiron kind of comes in and like heals from how you feel from every interaction that has ever happened to you. Okay. And so my top 5, number 1 would be Gemini, because I noticed that Gemini Chiron people, they actually heal way faster than most people when it comes to heartache and heartbreak. Number 2 would be Scorpio, because Scorpio Chiron people have a tendency to never really get their emotions or whatever involved in the first place. Number 3 would be Aries. Aries has a tendency of just kind of like making sure if they're doing things, Chiron Aries people kind of make sure they focus in on self and not putting too much into something so they don't have to lose a lot of their self. Taurus, Chiron Taurus, they really don't stop thinking about the situation, but at least they protect their heart. So I feel like they are a good option. And then Chiron Cancer, like I feel like they heal just as quickly as Gemini, even though it sounds crazy because Cancers are kind of more of the moon and emotional, but I feel like Chiron Cancer people heal quickly because once the illusions are gone, everything stops at that very second once they don't see you in the same light. Libras are like that too. Like once they stop seeing you as what they have you as in the illusion of their mind, they feel like you're ugly and they never want to talk to your ass again. So Chiron is definitely heavy here, but Neptune being in reverse, in retrograde, Saturn being retrograde, and Mars being retrograde, full moon coming, like I feel like this is really more of like your earth right now. And I know it don't sound like it because you're like, well, how all this stuff is in retrograde? Well, you were born during a retrograde, so that means that the energy that you exist in only exists when the world is retrograde. Does that, or those planets are retrograde? Like that's because if it's direct, then that's not your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how kind, calm, considerate, strong, and consistent you are. You were born during the Mercury retrograde. So that's when you're going to meet people in that energy. You're going to get the energy of all of the weirdos because that's not your energy. So you're going to pick up on them. But the people that are like you are the people that you're going to meet, especially with Neptune being retrograde too, because now they're going back to where Mercury retrograde at for you to have that conversation through Mercury communication to lock in what your goals and dreams are. So remember, Neptune is our dreams. It's usually in Pisces, but in this case it's Aries. Another way for you to look up, because obviously polarity to Aries is Libra. Okay, so Libra's on the winning team right now. They're on the winning team right now. Like, it's really no way to have any issues. It's really only up from here. Usually when Neptune is in reverse, there's a lot of big announcements. This is like when things expand, people start buying things. This is when people get real estate portfolio, stock starts to do good. The economy starts to do better in Neptune retrograde, because they start to look at more the big dollars, the big money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll start to see sports expansions, because you'll start to see big arenas developing. Like, a lot of stuff happens during Neptune's retrograde because people have the big vision of, you know, how to make a city better or a community better, or how to make, you know, something for people to do, or families. You know, it's stuff like that with Neptune. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to talk too much, but let's get into the reading. This is for Libra in placement, including Lilith. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. All right, you got the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so I highly feel like I'm just gonna be honest, like, I'm getting more of like discouragement, which is crazy, because this ain't the energy for you to be discouraged. But I feel like you're gonna notice that because of the way somebody is talking to you. You're like, wait, when did you start talking to me crazy? You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like, it's something going on. Like, I feel like you start to figure out that something's off. When you start to like look at something, I feel like you start counting the days that it's been since you got dressed, since you washed your sheets, since you took a bath. Like, I'm sure you probably shower, but I'm talking about like cleansing, stuff like that. Like, I feel like maybe you do rituals at an altar or something. You like, that's where I'm messing up at. I haven't done this. You see what I'm saying? You like, I haven't done this in a while, that in a while. So I feel like now that this veil or whatever is lifted, I feel like now you can get back to having fair understandings, because Neptune is retrograde. A lot of y'all gonna start back having dreams. Normally y'all probably don't dream at all or whatever, but I feel like now you're gonna start having dreams. Like, the crazy thing is, you need to pay attention to your dreams. If you can remember them, jot them down, because a lot of the people that's in your dreams, those are the witchcrafters. The people that show up in your dreams are going to be the people that's actually been hindering you when Neptune was direct or when Mercury was direct. Like, you got to keep up with who you see in your dream, especially to the level of whatever you hold them to in your life. Okay, so you're going to start to see a lot of awkward stuff going on. Also, when Neptune is retrograde, your dreams are actual realities. Like, it may have not manifested yet or happened yet, but like, it's definitely something. I'm also getting ground beef here. Like, this is meat to me. The Death card and the Ten of Pentacles, this is like livestock. So I wouldn't be surprised, because almost always when Neptune goes in reverse, there's usually a shortage of beef, or there's usually contamination of beef. Remember the last time Neptune was retrograde, they had burned down the chicken and it was a chicken shortage and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I feel like, you know, get ahead of whatever this is. Like, if you've been having like some necessary reason to have a deep freezer and to buy meat and freeze meat, or buy food or buy cans or whatever the case may be, like, there's nothing going on. I just feel like, you know, you have this notion to do stuff for yourself. You need to follow everything that Neptune is telling you to do, because it'll make you feel better. Like, as soon as you get some of this stuff knocked off of your list, you won't think about it anymore. Neptune rules your checklist, okay? So when you got a long ass list of things to do, Neptune is the person that says, okay, get motivated. Let's knock this stuff off the list. You could go on your list and check off one thing and you would be like, damn, like I got some stuff done today. You feel productive, right? And so Neptune is really big with pushing you to get your checklist and then starting to let you see the big picture of how you knocking shit out, okay? So when you have things that are on your right brain, when Neptune is retrograde, you got to get them off of your right brain. You also may have issues with concentration, not communication, but like focus, okay? Because Neptune has a tendency of like showing you where where you feel like you lack. Like most people, when Neptune is in Aries moon, rising, north node, y'all kind of take the biggest hit for that, unfortunately. We're trying to do like measures on like what you're doing wrong and why you have to go through so much and why is life the way it is. But say for instance, if you have a Libra sun, you wouldn't really go into that energy, or you could avoid that energy by saying, okay, my life was this, or I'm dealing with that. But with Libra sun, this is what I got going on. This is going to buzz. I can see this working out, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Like somebody might be also very dependent on numbers. You don't want to look at numbers during anything of Neptune. When you're looking at numbers, you're looking at an illusion, okay? Like something is going to be seen, whether you feel like it's being seen or not. So that's why they're telling you to be very mindful of the numbers. You have a lot of stability coming in, unexpected income as well. I'm seeing a decent amount of money, all right? The 10 of Pentacles may be in reverse, but if you end up getting the 6 of Pentacles, then you still end up with the 10. All right, we got the King of Pentacles upright, so we know that we're in the right direction because that is Neptune energy. That's yeah, okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant upright. So I'm not gonna lie, if you want my honest opinion, this damn near look like you need to trust in God more. I know y'all don't want to hear that because y'all like, well, I've been asking God, I've been talking to God and blah, 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 and I ain't got this and I ain't got that. Like, this might be the time, especially if you're born, if you're in the sign of your Neptune, or if you have Libra, Neptune, Sagittarius, Neptune, Capricorn, Neptune, Aries, Neptune. I would even say Taurus, or Aquarius, Neptune. I mean, that's kind of what you were doing in the past. I feel like somebody in the past, you was giving everything to God. Like you used to talk about God all day and giving stuff to God all day. I don't know what happened with that. I feel like people have kind of tried to tarnish your relationship or the things that you hand over. Like if you pay attention to this Ace of Cups card, that's like giving something away, like, and then if you look at the Temperance card, it's like pouring all your problems and issues and stuff into your higher power. Like, I just feel like whoever you are, you could have Taurus in your chart. That would make so much more sense. Because Taurus polarity is Scorpio. And Scorpios, if you ask me, they're the second people that rule Neptune. They say Neptune is ruled by Pisces, polarity Virgo. But I don't believe that. I feel like it's ruled by Scorpio, polarity Taurus, or Taurus, polarity Scorpio. That's just my ideology. This is why if you have Taurus in your chart, you might be noticing a lot of people just around. Like, they not really saying what they want. They just lurking type shit. They not arguing with you, 5 of Cups. But you could tell that they want something, but you're not really sure, like, what they want. Like, that's Neptune energy. Neptune energy is like, okay, if this is your dream, if this is what you want, you got to go after it. You say what you want. But just like any other entity thing, like, it has to speak to you. If it doesn't talk to you, then it's just like having an invisible wall, like a mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there, but it can't affect you, or it doesn't affect you at all. Yeah, so far you have the 7 of Pentacles, which is like, I mean, that's actually some really good energy if Neptune is here. 7 of Pentacles to me is like, things that you're implementing, hard work, conversations. A conversation at work leads to something actually coming into fruition. Remember, the Sun is creativity. The Ace of Cups is something that you're creatively thinking comes into fruition, or something that you're wanting comes into fruition. Sorry, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up just a little so you can see everything. Boom. So I definitely feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to here, I feel like there's a change happening for you. I feel like you've been blocked a lot. You see the death card is in reverse. Like, I feel like somebody has been blocked a lot. Like, I wouldn't even doubt if this, like, if this is magic, I know somebody is pissed off. This is like somebody, if they were doing magic on you constantly, like 6 days a week, they were doing magic. Like, I know they gonna be depressed and pissed off as ever, crying, mad, upset, like, because I always said that. Remember, I always said that there was somebody doing magic on Libras. That was just my thing. I told you. Like, they always do magic on Libras to keep Libra in the back scene. They do that to Taurus as well. But, like, with Neptune in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde, like, they can't hide you anymore. See what I'm saying? Like, told you. I just said that. They can't hide you anymore. This is what somebody's fear is. Like, they can't figure out how to lie about what's going on. Or they can't figure out... Somebody doesn't know how to do something anymore. Or they don't know where to start with something anymore. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups, period. Okay, and the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. So I feel like you need to make those phone calls, have that conversation, speak to that person, deal with that person. Two of Cups, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that want to have conversation with you now. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles that fell random as hell. Like, there's a lot of people that want to have conversation with you now, that want to see you do good, or they just feel like now is the proper time for something to happen with you, okay? So you could expect communication, a communication that you never would believe. Like, money is just, I feel like money is just flowing around you. It's random as hell. It might be spurts, like $200, $500, $10,000, but it's still floating around. That's what you're looking for, because I feel like money before was stopped for you. Like, but this goes into effect all the way up until March. That's why I always told y'all 2025 and 2026 is y'all year. Like, whether y'all see all of the stuff, like, this is why they have to put so much stuff and make so much stuff happen in the world, so you are distracted. If you ever get a chance to hone into your energy, a lot of y'all all at once, all of the negative propaganda that they putting in front of you, it wouldn't matter anymore, because people will be too busy watching you and your success that the negative propaganda wouldn't affect the energy of the world anymore. Does that make sense? You are the vortex, basically. I hope this helps. I hope that helped. If y'all need me, y'all know where to find me. I'm coming back in with another one. All right. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Support. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate at October Finest 99 on Cash App. Thanks.